G'day, this is Blade of Galadriel 100%. I'm currently the world record holder in this category. This is a speed run of Middle-earth Shadow of War DLC, and time begins as soon as I hit this start button in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Do. One, two, three, flip, flip. Hold G. Jump to here. Okay. Oh, I didn't get the jump. That's a time loss. Not a reset in my mind yet, but that is a time loss of about 20 seconds. Ah, that's unfortunate. So ideally, I would have got that second light off straight away. Okay. Not the best entrance into Talion's Fort, but it's acceptable still. So here, like always, this is unfortunately the best way to fight Talion. Not to take a damage like that, just to keep him in a stun lock like this. Because if I don't keep him in a stun lock like that, he jumps away, which is really annoying. I should not have jumped over him then, that was my fault. So this is how we fight Talion, and we just hope for crits. We will also be pulling out our bow during this, but for the most part we just hope for crits. Halfway point of the fight.
Non, la terre du milieu.
We're just going to have to unfortunately deal with the heartbeat because I don't want to take the time to heal here because it's slow and we want to go fast. This is actually not great fighting near this rubble because myself and Talion can both get caught on it. As you can see here, I'm not able to hit him properly, so I'm actually going to on purposely trigger a jump away just to get some better positioning here. I haven't used anywhere near the amount of arrows I normally would here. Oh, that was 100% on me. And 28 seconds. My goal was, I said to myself I would reset if I was over 30 seconds. So that didn't happen. So yeah, we're going to keep going with this run. But 28 seconds is annoying to make up, to say the least. So, essentially what separates any percent and 100% here is any percent will just obviously smash through the story and not care about anything else. With 100%, we're going to be going around and fighting all these orc encounters, which are always scripted, so we always know what the captains are going to be like, and we're going around trying to find the gear for Galadriel from her fallen comrades, so Elves of the Past, basically. This first fight, unfortunately, is really not that interesting. Just killing a bunch of... orcs here. So we hit that guy, we hit this guy, and then we immediately go into our character. And yeah, we pick this upgrade, which allows us to stack light much faster on champions, but makes it so it's not as a wide burst. So we take care of all these minions first before doing that. Now this should leave him on nothing, which we then pull out our bow and just finish him quickly. Okay. And this time, so I don't forget, I'm going to equip that straight away. I don't think any gems dropped. They did. That's great. And we're going to end up running this way and do our first story mission. Hey Kaiser, how you going, buddy? No 80% today. Truth be told, I'm really rusty, mate. I did a 80% Act 1 just to see how I was feeling, and then I was going to decide whether or not I did any percent. But I was 4.5 minutes off the pace, and I really haven't played much. I've kind of stuck away from Shadow of War during the holiday break, so I'm a little bit too rusty for it. Put up something decent. But next week we'll be going back to 80% for sure. Nearly split. So I thought, let's just do some Blaze runs, and I did an 80% Act 1. And this will be a shorter stream anyway, I'm not looking for a full stream tonight. Just trying to get back into the swing of things. Okay. Did that bomb explode? No, that roll was not needed, but that's okay. Perfect dive, directly into the next marker. Sometimes I was spamming there because sometimes you can gain control during the cutscene. Unfortunately, not today.
Elles savent quel pouvoir tu détiens. Ma maîtresse sent la piqûre de sa lumière. Elle a dit que tu viendrais me voir. Tu n'as rien à craindre, Kirmisolde.
I probably should change the title, hey.
Et je viens te proposer mon soutien.
Put my phone down because I need to start actually controlling my character. I'll do that during the next cutscene. I'll change the title of my stream. One, two, there. Okay. Okay. Such a waste of focus, that jump. Sometimes I get it straight away and sometimes I end up doing that, which is a huge waste of focus. Alright, we're going to do risky strats again, so that will involve running directly up to this guy, executing him and trying to push away. Didn't push him the right way, so that's a bugger. His daze effect's going to run out before I get another execute. Yep, there it goes. So backup strat time. We're going to make some distance between me and the minions, and we're going to pull out the light. So this is unfortunately slow, but that's what I get for getting the pushback wrong. Oh, try to bring out the bow there to finish that guy, but I was not fast enough. So as you can see, pretty rusty, unfortunately. And just need some more time to get back into the saddle properly. That's better. So he'll go back into a dazed state. Whoops, wrong button, menuing. Oh, good though. Alright, so strategy for this guy is pretty simple.
Les araignées sont d'ignobles créatures bruyantes. Leur toile enraye les machines. Alors, on va les brûler jusqu'à la
Let's go, let's go. Come on, come on.
Et tu pourrais bien te retrouver prise dans les flammes.
So strategy is come around this box here. Wait for his minions to swarm around. Not do that, but that's okay. I didn't get him from the back, so that was my fault then. I needed to actually hit him from the back then to avoid execution counter. So what I'm doing is I'm hitting him in the head constantly and then slowly making my way back to the elf shot here. Oh, that was not a headshot, that was. That's okay. Not too bad. That seems to be the best strat I have for that guy. It's not brilliant, but it will, unfortunately, it will have to do. Come here, jump here, and then basically enter the fight here.
L'araignée arachnée habite les grottes. Elle vit depuis longtemps, mais elle n'est pas invulnérable. Et je compte le prouver très bientôt. Que je te donne un avant-goût.
Okay, so in the main game, the orcs are 100% randomized. However, in Blades, they are not. So the orcs that'll spawn in. Oh, I missed one. Oh, I missed one. So the orcs that spawn in for Blades are mostly the same always. There is the random orcs that'll spawn in. No question, no dumb questions, mate. That's part of what the chat says. It's all good. This is different, so it's a little bit confusing for people. But yeah, basically the orcs that spawn in for the set missions in Blade of Galadriel are always set to the same. The orcs that spawn in during the siege fights are randomized completely. So that would probably be where the confusion is for you. So for the main game, they're all random, and for Baranor's campaign, they're also all random, but specifically for Ikariel's campaign, there is a set amount of orcs that are not random, which are the majority of the ones we end up facing. So what that essentially means is that, like, there is compared to the main game, Blades 100% has very little RNG, which is why I like doing it. So this guy's always a straight up fight. Hopefully I explained that a little bit roundabout way, but hopefully that makes sense for you. So we want to take out his guards here because they are a pain to deal with otherwise. Oh, missed a shot. He took out one for me, which is really nice of him. So right now I'm just collecting, basically this is a 100% run. I just changed my title because I forgot to do that. But yeah, basically we're just killing these orcs for the pieces of gear they drop because they're required for 100%. So that guy should die, one more orc in this area to kill, and then we move on to the siege. So we now go into our inventory, we slot up that weapon, that weapon, that weapon, that weapon. We should have some more gems at this point. Yep, cool, that goes into our light. We will do our menuing right now for our... no, we want to grab this one first. I've got to get into the habit of doing that. Oh, that was the wrong way around. I'm good at this game, I promise. And that is all we're going to need for the speedrun. Those skills. Okay. Yeah, so right now we're essentially just collecting the beast set of gear. And this is the final guy who really sucks to fight because we don't have a stun or a cleave. So this guy's immune to execute, he's immune to light, he's only damaged by normal attacks and bow, and he's damaged by Caragors. Oh, that's not good at all, because that's my only lifeline down. So essentially what I was trying to do here was this, and with the beast sets, we apparently didn't get control of the other Caragors. That's weird. Normally the beast set grants control of the other Caragors, so I'm not sure what happened there, but this game does like its glitches. That's okay. Oh, missed a shot. So there's absolutely no point executing this guy or using light on him at all. He is fully immune to both. Oh, missed a shot. That's really not great. Okay, he's down. Bought this game recently, all the DLC, it's like $12 on it, but I never did 100% it or any of the DLC. When it first came out, something like 3 years ago. Yeah, it came out 4 years ago now. 4 or 3? No, 3 years ago. Yeah, we just had the 3-year celebration with Monolith, so that was a nice little thing they put on. But yeah, it came out that long ago. And yeah, to be fair, I never did anything either. I saw the game. I hate saying loot crates because it's such like a negative connotation, but it is true. I saw the game when it had loot crates in it, and I bought it at launch, like just after it launched, and I went, this isn't really for me. I don't like the idea of the loot crates, and put it away for 2 years. And then I picked it up, started 2019 again, and yeah, really fell in love with it now that it doesn't have any loot crates. Alright, so I got control in this cutscene for some reason, so I'm going to try to get control in this cutscene again and see if I can do some interesting bits and pieces with it. So, if you hear me spamming, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to gain control during cutscenes, which isn't always... Didn't get it this time. That's okay. Alright, so here we're going to pull out the first glitch of the game. Wait, this guy just has Caragors here. Wow, that's really good luck. I wish I saw that before shooting down that nest. So we're going to pull out our first glitch of the game here. For those not in the know, this is not recommended for casual playthrough as well. Oh, didn't do it right. That's okay, I didn't do it right anyway. Wait, are you a Beastmaster? Oh my god, he's a Beastmaster. I can't even do the glitch. Oh, we'll just light him up then. Should have... So, that's a time loss there because I was very stupid and didn't work around death defying. Oh, I'm losing time left, right and centre. He didn't get knocked down, Kaiser, so he's got the talent for the stopping the Caragor glitch. But anyway, doesn't matter. That's my fault. As I said, this is why I'm not running full 80% tonight. I'm just a bit too rusty. It's all good though. So, my Caragor is still alive. How cool is that? Alright, hopefully I can show the glitch off. Cool, we can show the glitch off on this guy. So the fact that I was able to knock him down means he's glitchable, and this is the glitch. It's called the Caragor Dock. Insta-kill, works in both for Talion and Atariel, and it insta-kills any champion, any non-Olag, non-Beastmaster that you knock down with your Caragor, and then immediately execute. You're an Olag, so that's not going to work against you. You're also an Olag, so that's bad RNG here. Oops, missed you completely. Excuse me. Oh, my phone went to sleep. That's really not good, because I can't ban that person who's an idiot in my chat and thinks that spamming bot requests is going to be a good thing. Alright, so these two ones we just have to fight up straight up. Where's that exploding barrel? There it is. Vulnerable light. Cool. So we just get to stand here and just channel light on this guy. Oh, what am I doing? This is on brutal too. You want to do this part on easy just because it is really too clustery to be brutal. These guys are not participating nicely tonight. So essentially this would normally be a reset as well at this point. That ability doesn't work in Blades. Yeah, basically rolling over, and we do use the freeze quite a bit. I'm just gonna do this at this point. This guy's just frustrating me beyond belief. Oh, I am so rusty. This is bad. Losing so much time here. Outside of the Olag, I'm just losing time because I'm really rusty. Now we know this guy is immune to light, so let's take a look at his stats and see if there's anything we can do. No, not really. Well, this guy's just a straight up fight. So we're going to trigger his voice lines here. Not much we can do about it. And this guy being enraged is not fun for me, but that's okay. Yeah, at least that was a short voice line. Good point. Could have been worse. Okay. Well, that's how you lose a minute and almost basically 2 minutes. Quests. Cool. We're going to Saragost. And thanks to Kaiser, Saragost is now only a 1 trip, not a 2 trip. So thank you for finding that shortcut, Kaiser, to kill the snowflake. Because he is a pain in the butt. But we now have a way to kill him.
l'elfe assassin. Tout le monde ne parle que de toi. Enfin, sauf ceux qui sont morts, bien sûr. Ils commencent à être nombreux.
Qu'est-ce qui te fait croire que tu ne vas pas les rejoindre?
J'aurai plus de valeur vivante. Vois-tu, j'offre des solutions. Dans ton cas, des recrues potentielles.
Okay. So we're not switching it back from brutal just yet. There is one fight that I find extremely annoying to do on brutal difficulty, and it is this one here. So as soon as we do this, we're going to flip it back to brutal and keep going, but this one is just a little bit too close quarters because this guy reloads faster than we can shoot. And he's also dodges our basic light beams, like our little light bolts, so they're very annoying. So most of the time you won't be able to use them on him. But essentially what we want to do is we want to open up here, actually hit these guys in the head. That would be really good because then I'm not wasting a ton of shots and missing. That's right, you're immune to execution. Should remember that. So as you can see here, this is why I don't like fighting this guy on brutal. He just gets out of hand pretty quickly. And this is how we fight this guy. So he's a utter pain. Hey, Date One Guy BK. Have a good night, mate. Thank you for stopping by. I hope 2021 is good for you. Oh my god, this guy is so annoying. Options.
Moi, j'ai assez pillé, assez eu de banquets et de grottes. Je cherche des business. Me mettre à l'épreuve dans des conditions difficiles.
This guy's got the best weakness in the game that is very easily exploitable. I love soft-headed. I'm just going to get rid of his goons first. And soft-headed, his daze effect is gone, so we're just going to get it again. Done. So now we're just going around and picking up more gear. I don't think I equipped the last of the beast charm, which is a mistake. Can't remember if I did or not. Inventory. Yeah, I didn't. That was a mistake. Why did I get off that? So here we're just trying to build up our might. We're just going to bowl this guy over. So now we have our might. We're just going to run him over and donk him. He dies. Everyone's happy. His legs do the helicopter. We use this Caragor to get to the next objective. It's about there, I believe, yeah. And so now we're going to go switch back to easy. Because this guy is really annoying. So, the fight itself against this guy is relatively easy. However, his little minions are gain all his immunities. So he's immune to arrows, so are his minions. And they're also immune to light. So the only thing we can do is bring them over here. Come on, guys. Look at this beautiful bonfire. Don't you just love it? And we do this. Brutal. He's in a really awkward position here. Hope I don't lose his dazed effect because of this. Cool. Alright, now we're going to go for Snowflake with the new technique. So, normally we would leave Snowflake right until the end here. Because he is our special little Snowflake. But, thankfully, Kaiser happened to, during reviewing someone else's world record attempt for 100% blades, he managed to notice a Caragor nest out here. So we're going to head out and grab that.
Maraudant. Mais qu'est-ce que je trouve? Une elfe. Y'a rien. Y'a pas plus ennuyeux que les elfes.
So essentially what we're going to do is we're going to flee out here. I think it's sort of right here. There it is there. I'm going to shoot that. That should bring the Caragors. Hello, Caragors. Here they come. This is still faster, by the way, than doing my old strat for snow globe for snow. Come on, guys, jump up here. Thank you. All right. That was still a world record attempt by someone, just because I actually believe at the time it was a world record, wasn't it? Because I hadn't run 100% then. Oh, I did not knock him down correctly. I'm not doing any of this correctly, but there we go. Even doing this incorrectly, this is still faster. There we go. There's our special little Snowflake. So we no longer have a split just for him, and he's no longer the final boss of this game. Which is kind of sad in a way, but at the same time it seems very fitting for him because he's a pain in the bottom. If I did that correctly, it would be so much better, FK Coffee, but yeah, unfortunately it is not. What is this guy? Is this the weak master guy, or is this the headshot guy? I can't remember. It's been too long since I've done this. Weak master guy. did not jump then. I was being greedy and thought I could get one more shot in before dodging. That guy has death to flying, so we want to finish him off with some light. Okay. That was actually too early of a split, so let's take that back. Thankfully I know what my buttons are now for that. And we'll keep going. Right. So now we split at staying frosty. Let's go. Alright.
En un mot, les fûts.
Pas vraiment. Ça fait 2 mots.
Il y en a dans tous les coins. Normalement, quand on empoisonne un fût, ça tue 1 ou 2 orques, pas plus. Mais avec ce truc, on peut arriver à rendre toute la forteresse inhabitable. Ces seuls globes n'ont même pas besoin de le boire. Par contre, il y en a un là-dedans qui me doit un service.
Okay, so
Je te rejoindrai plus tard.
this is really interesting. Because this is another thing that other run found, and that is we can just poison the barrel from up there and we just teleport down. Now my route is probably going to be bad through here, and I'm definitely going to lose time because I never remember the damn route through this place. I'm always terrible at it.
On dirait que tu as déjà tout prévu.
What makes it worse is because of the way we entered the cutscene, we're actually facing a different direction than I normally face. And so I lose my route that I used to get because I can't remember which way to go. I should have taken a boost over that barrel. It's round here. Yeah, there it is. And we're going to go up here. Oh, we need to switch this from brutal to easy as well, because the poison does end up doing a lot of damage through here otherwise. That's better. That was much better though, being up on here. So the way the poison works in this part is that it will only be ever on the ground. It will never affect me up in the. It'll affect me, but it won't ever actually be on the buildings. So I'm sticking to buildings here to try to maximize the amount of time I'm using my free elven sprint. Alright, so this guy is always RNG. We're going to take a look at his stats. Hopefully, we're hoping for vulnerable to light or some kind of easily exploitable weakness like soft-headedness. But we'll see. Vulnerable to stealth. That's not great. Oh, immune to light. That's actually one of the worst rolls we can get. I should have done there was go. I think it's too late now. I think it's too late, but. Okay. What am I doing? I am messing this all up. But the talent that I'm switching there switches from allowing me to generate more Elven Rage as I go through missions versus being able to stealth attack multiple times. The reason why I said that wasn't great and I had to use my Elven Rage there even though I didn't want to, technically it is faster to use your Elven Rage there, but there's an orc coming up that I much prefer to use my Elven Rage on, but I will no longer be able to do that because of this. That's okay. Did I get all the guys in Saragosse? Oh, I have a feeling I missed one in Saragosse. I need to go back and check. Yeah, I'm going to have to check, otherwise it's going to bug me the whole time. But I can't do it till the end of this cutscene, so... I feel like I didn't get the guy directly outside of the base. Oh, that's going to be a time loss if I didn't. Yeah, I can check in the quest menu, yeah. Hey, Shariba, by the way. Hi.
Oh.
That's just going to be annoying. Because I'm going to lose time here regardless, just checking. But I feel like I didn't see the cutscene for the Simp Orc Best Orc. Yeah, definitely Simp Orc Best Orc. Yeah, got them all. Okay, apparently I did. How you going, Shreven, man? How's life? How's things? Not building much rage here because all those Caragors are on my side now. Get off the wall, Caragor. Oh my golly gosh. Caragors love walls. Got him though. So that's the main thing. You are next. This is the light guy because he's the angry bread man. I call him the bread man because he complains about bread or something here. I mean, what kind of person hates bread? Outside of gluten intolerant people, which I get 100%, what kind of person hates bread? Bread is freaking delicious. This poor guy. One more. he's arrow immune, so I can't just snuff him with an arrow. Probably a French thing. Oh, that is mean. But baguettes, yeah, baguettes come from France, man. I got 2 baguettes in the other room actually. It'll be for our picnic tomorrow. It'll be fun. Got some family down. Luckily, we're in a place where we're allowed to have family travel. So we've got some family down from another state, and we're going up to see them. It'll be really nice. So I'm really, really, really lucky to be in that situation, because I know a lot of people aren't. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. And it's family from my wife's side, which is just awesome, because they are the most lovely people in the world. Can you 2 stop fighting, please? I cannot get a good line on him. Got him. There we go. I wonder if it's slower to summon my guard there. I summoned my guard there so the guy doesn't come after me while I'm grabbing the Caragor, but like my guard seems to sometimes get in the way, sometimes not. We're gonna go for this guy next. I don't know. We'll work it out, I guess. 2, 3. It's definitely faster to summon my guy here. Please get off the wall, Atariel.
Le Mordor est pas censé ressembler à ça. Des arbres, des buissons, des plantes partout. On va tout abattre. Et toi aussi, on t'abattra. T'es mort. C'est pas naturel.
Why am I charging shots? These are archers. They don't need charge shots. They just need headshots.
Splendide élimination.
He's arrow immune. I would have preferred to get the kill, but that's okay. He can just slam his head into the ground a few more times. This one's a pain in the ass. Here's the enrage orc, but that's okay. We just kind of use our guy to bait him and just slam into him a bunch and hope for the best.
Cet horrible endroit fétide grouille de verdure. On est là pour tout réduire ensemble. Qu'est-ce qui t'amène? Peu importe. On te brûlera aussi. Tu feras splendide élimination, madame. Je vais te fourrer cette lumière dans la gorge. C'est l'effet de ça.
Oh, I forgot to actually vault over this guy, and that's kind of important. I'm trying to vault over him now, but it's going to be playing with all of his guards here. And the reason is he'll get enraged by that. Should have got enraged by that. And he has exhaustion after he gets enraged, but apparently he's just deciding not to enrage today, but that's okay. We'll just finish him with light instead. One more guy to go, and we're all good. We need to go from here. So we're pretty much on par with the record at the moment, which is alright. Not the worst thing in the world. The record does use load timer, so yeah. Is it headshots? Yeah, it's headshots for you. So this guy is death defying. I remember that every single time because I once forgot about his death defying and it was the worst thing ever. I'm not on brutal by the look of that. Damage. It's alright. I have to switch off brutal anyway after this fight, so I'm just going to stay. That should do it. Oh, he got him. Cool. Alright. That is Purging Nern. Yeah, the reason I leave that guy till last is so we can just run down here straight. Hey Archer, how you going? Alrighty. Things are going well so far. I mean, I'm not super ahead of my time, but, you know, I'm still enjoying myself. Having a real rough start on both the defense and the start of talion fight definitely hurt me, but I went the wrong way. Oh, I should have climbed the big tower here. That was a mistake. Because you can't see that guy from there. So, pull out the board, poison that, hit that. This guy is not always dazed by poison, but I've noticed he seems to be fairly often dazed by poison. Unfortunately, one of his... Oh, I am pressing space constantly and getting stun locked to... Oh, high buggery. Fortunately, one of his adversaries seems very not happy with the... and he's enraged by light. So this is all going to poopy, but that's okay. Thankfully, this guy was also soft-headed. Okay. Not the cleanest I could have done that area, but still okay. He's going to run away in fear. The other guy's going to run away in fear. I've got the bonus key now. Yep, I know you're absolutely terrified of me because I am freaking amazing. Big oof indeed, yeah man. This wasn't the best way up here, but it'll do. Yeah, I could have done that routing much better because there is a much better way to go. And I need to make sure that I'm going to do it now, just remember, I've got that one selected.
Alors, on essaie d'entrer dans le donjon. Comme si le chef suprême allait le laisser sans surveillance après le vol de la clé. Ta stupidité va te coûter la vie. Je vais plus vite qu'une flèche. Trop vite pour toi.
That's fine. Let's see what you're vulnerable to. Stealth. That's never going to help. But you're also vulnerable to light, I saw. So let's light you up, huh? Oops, should have done that after I ignited him, but that's okay. Man, the French dubs are the opposite of intimidating. I'm sure it's very intimidating in French. I'm absolutely sure it is, but yeah, for an English-sounding person, it is less than optimal. We'll go with that.
Ce fort était défendu par des larves. C'était bien trop facile de le prendre. Les autres seront peut-être plus coriaces.
So this guy is RNG, but he seems to always have a vulnerability to stealth. So we're going to abuse that, obviously, as we should in a speedrun.
Pas du tout. Je vais te montrer ce qui arrive quand on ne me paye pas.
Never actually done that mission without throwing. Yeah, it's... You just expect them to show up and they just don't. It's weird, isn't it?
Plus qu'à me trouver un nouveau club à détester.
Right. Okay, so we leave it on easy for the first 3, and then we switch it back up afterwards.
Les plaines de Gorgoroth, sous les feux de la montagne. Nous sommes chez le Seigneur des Ténèbres, au cœur de son vaste domaine.
Spamming the M button because we immediately want to fast travel as soon as we get here. We're going here. We want to fast travel here. Now this guy is the stupidest fight out of a lot of these, I reckon. Outside of the Ballas fight, which is in its own mind silly, this guy is absolutely silly. So for some reason, this guy's vision is really weird compared to his followers. So if we leave his followers alive, they will see me when I climb up a building, but he won't, and he is super vulnerable to stealth. So what we end up doing is we take out all his followers, we walk up here, and if we stand right here, he'll lose vision of us. As you can see there, and then we can just stealth him. That'll daze him. And I didn't kill him fast enough, that's annoying. There we go. Didn't actually want to jump down here. I just wanted to use it. Oh no, this is all going wrong now. Oh, that is a huge time loss. That is a massive time loss. But that's okay. That's what happens sometimes. If everything was 100% accurate, then nothing would matter. So, what I was trying to say there was if I did everything 100% correct all the time, then speedrunning wouldn't matter, because I'd be done with it. Okay. So, the reason we don't switch here to this guy is his only weakness we can abuse is the fact that he is a weak master. And on brutal it just doesn't last long enough, and we end up getting in a situation where we end up just waiting on him to basically auto attack him to death. But on easy, obviously we can do a little bit more damage to him. Okay, so his weakness is worn off, and as you can see, he's pretty annoying. Actually, what I need to do here, inventory, that's right, we use this. So, We finally have the ability to freeze people again. And as you can see on Brutal, this guy would eventually adapt to this situation and we'd be stuck with nothing to do, really. But thankfully on easy, that doesn't happen, so... I had forgotten about the frozen part of this though, which really does annoy me. Because that could have been much faster. And that's that fight down. Yeah, falling down that pit, FK Coffee, man. It's just a really annoying little pit that shouldn't exist, but it does. Well, it's actually where the Balrog fight happens, so I can't say it's like too annoying. But yeah, like that's the first time I've ever done that during a run. And finally, we don't switch it to Brutal because we've got to fight a Grog. And fighting a Grog on Brutal is just more annoying than it's worth. Essentially, we need that Grog to beat this guy. His only weakness is beast damage. Thankfully, the game also gives you a Grog. And as you can see here, I'm just taking damage left, right and centre, which is why I don't do this on Brutal. Now we have the Grog. Well, it happens on easy, but it's so late, basically. We defeat the tank with one ability and then have them come back. I have never had a tank learn adaptability. They've had adaptability on them, but I've never had a tank learn adaptability on easy. But that's just me. Alright. Inventory, quickly. Is it inventory now or is it inventory later? No, it's inventory now. And we want to upgrade this to that, and this to that, and throw that in there. And I didn't mark this area. I've never had an orc adapt to me on easy, but then again, you know, I'm playing on easy to the point where I'm killing them beforehand, so I guess eventually they would? Don't know. Never seen it. Is this a soft-headed guy? I believe this guy's soft-headed. Soft-headed? Yep. Okay, cool. That guy's down. While we're here, we may as well grab this mission.
On trouve parfois de l'aide de façon inattendue.
Where do we want to land? We want to land here.
Trouver de l'aide est toujours inattendu.
And we want to land here. And then into here. Alright, final orc we have to recruit. Final orc we're going to run away from. By the way, if Monolith ever does a sequel to this game, I want to see what's down below. I want to see the whole orc cities underneath the ground. I want to see like the ghouls and the orcs all doing random stuff. I think it'd be cool.
Et je compte bien y mettre un terme. Voilà le plan.
Does the execution... Yeah, it does damage, but it doesn't, like... It doesn't... How do I put it? It does more damage than a standard auto attack, but it takes so much longer on that Grog to do the execution that it's not worth it. It's just worth auto attacking them. So yes, the execution does do damage, but it does more than an auto, but not more than enough to bother. Oh, I didn't mean in this game. I know there's a void underneath the map here, Kaiser. I just meant if there's ever a sequel, I would like to actually see the cities they're talking about. I'm pretty sure those guys just don't swim in and out of the void. This guy can't remember. I think he's just a light guy. I know if I vault open... Oh no, I run him over to the fire. I remember that now. Yeah, I run this guy over the fire. Get rid of his followers. And then he's just a light fight. Oh, ghouls. Excellent. Not what I wanted at all. And I know that if I acrobat over him, I'm going to enrage him. Oh, we don't want to see orcs hanging out in the void. You want to see orcs hanging out in the void? Okay. I'm too far away from him here. You'd think so, it'd be cool though. Yeah, me and my homies vibing in the void. Oh, I can imagine that so terribly. Just orcs randomly swimming in this oblivion of void thing. They'd have to obviously swim because they have to be able to pop back up, so that is both terrifying and disturbing to think about. Alright, and this guy's a pain in the butt. He's actually just a light fight, but the fact that his Olags get in the way so much, we're going to summon our Simp Orc to give us a hand here, and basically act as a distraction. Nothing sounds cooler than orcs for void orcs. As I said, the Olags just get in the way here. They are really a pain in the ass. Should grab him. Yep, there we go. Alright, time for the ballers now. And what did I do that for? Fast travel is not available. Why is fast travel not available? Because I'm vaulting over that guy. Why can't you just Thanos snap those people? The light is very powerful. That's all I can say. The light is super powerful. Alright. I can't remember if I switch my abilities back, and I need to switch them. Don't know why I have a split for the ballers here. I really shouldn't. But I want to split because he's the final guy. This is the confirmation that I've done the 100% route correctly. Character. Cool. Oh, I don't have enough. Look at that. I don't actually have enough Elven Rage because I didn't switch it back. Backup strats. Okay, now I have enough. Lux intensifies, and you know who I mean. Oh god, League of Legends. Oh, League of Legends. Oh. That's okay. Yes, I know 100% who you mean, Kaiser. League of Legends, it is... League and I have such a terrible past. I love the game, but I hate playing it. It's such a weird dichotomy. I love League of Legends. I think it is one of the best MOBAs out there. I think actually Heroes of the Storm is better these days, but I won't get into that. But yeah, I hate playing League of Legends. I love playing League of Legends, but I hate playing League of Legends. And if that statement doesn't confuse you, play League of Legends for a while and you'll understand what I mean. Yeah, so I screwed that up with the light there because I didn't switch my skill back to the one that generates more Elven Rage, but that's alright, I had almost enough. Thanks, Nightbot. You're awesome. I'd rather never play League of Legends. I think it's better. It's better for me overall. Yeah, it's definitely better for your mental health. So to give those who don't understand what I mean by I love League of Legends, but I hate playing League of Legends. Way back before I started speedrunning, I was a League of Legends streamer. Not a successful one at all. I got hyped flat. I got into my D4 placements, but it never actually happened. But yeah, basically, it was getting to the point where League was ruining my life. So I'd play like 2 games a night, every night. My poor wife. This is before I had a kid, obviously. And basically, if I won like one of those 2 games, I was alright and I was in a pretty good mood for the rest of the night, and everyone was happy and everyone could laugh and everything was okay. But if I failed, if I lost both of those matches, it would just ruin my night. Like, utterly ruin it. I should have checked this guy. No, I can knock him down. That's okay. And so I got to the point where I was like coming home from work, super stressed from work, and if I didn't win League of Legends, I would basically be in this foul mood for the rest of the night. Why did you attack him? So yeah, I decided for my own health, I quit the game. Well, I quit streaming the game. I still occasionally play it with friends, but apparently I can't do this correctly. God, I'm doing this so badly. I need to focus a bit more here, guys. 1 second, I'll finish my story. And yeah, ever since I finished playing League, my mental health has been much, much better. And I've enjoyed life a lot more. So League was one of those games that I loved, but at the same time, I can never go back and play it properly again, like competitively. It's just too much of a drain on my sanity, on my wife's sanity as well, because she was the one who had to put up with me. And yeah, that's why I don't play League of Legends anymore. Even though I still love the game and I still watch some streamers from it, I just can't go back and play it again. I couldn't do that to myself or my wife. By the way, simp orc in French sounds horrific. But anyway, let's not talk about League of Legends. Let's focus on what we're actually doing here. He's on Caragor. Okay. I really need to get better. What? Doing that. Competitive games online are in general are unhealthy. I think competitive games online that rely on teammates are unhealthy, unless you're playing in a competitive scene. I think competitive games like, you know, ones where it's only your skill that matters, I think those are fine. I'm just going to quickly grab this Caragor to refill its health. Yeah, hitbox in a nutshell, 100%. No arrows. Okay, arrows. Here. Oh, don't climb the wall, Caragor. Nope. Did not get that right at all. I think if you stopped working, your mental health would be much better, but you'd have nothing to eat. Yeah. So I've had the last 4 weeks off. Where are you going, Caragor? Get off there. You need to kill this war chief still. I've had the last 4 weeks off work, and I must say my my mental health has been crazy good over these last 4 weeks. Yeah, and that's it. One player. It takes 5 people to win a game, but it only really takes one person to lose a game, and that's what I found was too much for me. League. And you know, I'm not going to say I was the best player in the world. I definitely wasn't. There was a lot of times where I was that one player. But knowing that I was letting down other people as well was almost, I think that was almost just as bad, or if not worse, for my mental health as well. Knowing that I caused other people to feel crappy for the day. When all they probably wanted to do was jump online and have some games of League. And enjoy themselves. And then I ended up making them feel crappy about their day. That was almost as bad for me. Oh, come on. I know I targeted that guy correctly. Apparently I didn't according to the game, but I thought I did. One more. Got him. Or if 2 if bot is inting. Out of interest, Kaiser, what role do you play in League? I see you as a top man. I see you as the man who's isolated in top and not caring about anyone else. I had that too, but I ran over the freaking barrel. There we go. I see you as playing top, maybe jungle, but I think top. Time for these fights. Hardcore bot lane, either ADC or support. Right. Not what I would have pictured you, especially not support. I thought you would have been one of those people who likes to play their own lane and control everything. I know that bot lanes are very much like a share lane. I cannot target these Nazgul for the life of me. Not sure how you didn't get lit up there, Nazgul, but okay. First one down. You started as top but quickly stayed support. I don't actually know how I'd ever go playing playing top. I should probably focus on my run. Actually, I'm going to stop talking here and focus on my run a bit more, because this is actually looking like a decent time. And I should probably focus on what I'm actually doing, not just chatting to chat. No offense, chat. Love you, but probably should get my focus on. Oh my golly gosh, Nazgul, please obey me. Wow, that's... As long as I don't completely mess up the talion fight, that's really quick. Yeah, that's really quick. Alright, let's see how we go with the talion fight then. Alright, focus time. So I'm probably going to get quiet for a minute or so, chat. 2 minutes actually. It usually takes about 2 to 3 minutes to kill talion here. And I'm probably going to go quiet so I can focus on my game and stop talking about League of Legends, a game I actually don't despise pretty badly. Oops, that was my fault then. He should not have jumped away like that, but I was being too greedy with my attacks. Don't be here, talion. This is actually a really good spot to fight talion in. Time. Under 350, under 115. Under 115 without loads. You hated this fight casually, it wasn't that hard, just annoying. Yeah, look, it wasn't the most... It never was the hardest thing. I mean, I got stuck in a wall the first time, which was really annoying, but, you know, casually it wasn't bad of a fight, but... Oh, that felt alright. So, still some time improvements to go. I definitely think sub 110 is possible, but that's going to take some Kaiser level mechanics, which I don't have yet. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, and I'm probably going to leave the stream here actually, because I'm happy setting myself a new world record for this category, and probably calling it there so I can get some rest, since I've got meeting up with some family tomorrow. So, like always guys, thank you very much everyone for hanging out in the stream. I still can't believe people come and watch me, so I really appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.